Obviously, the key is to be moisturized. That's why they look so healthy and young. Sports on campus inside Daddy Fitness Stadium. They're going with these script pirates on the helmet side from the late 70s and early 80s. It's going to be rowdy for Dowdy. The boneyard's going to be going with that.
This is Jess. Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses US Bank BankSmart checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got it.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Hey, Jalen, what's harder, picking plays or picking outfits?
Next question.
You gotta be twice as good. Can you throw twice as far? Who is Jalen? Is Sprite responsible for your success?
Nah, but it tastes good. If you want a refreshing drink, Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Almonds, man. Any health goals you got? Almonds. You want to look good? You got to snack good. Eat your darn almonds and stop playing.
Well, that's right. You're a winner. Not only the Giants is back. This guy's a winner. She is too. He's a winner.
Let's get it, boys. Let's go. I need a drink and a two-step. The hook. That was my ball first, huh? Try to shoot me now.
The Tigers.
I didn't get to pick. 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 Shit. Where's my iPad? Over there. All right. Kick ass. Run the ball. Run the ball. Protect these weak ass quarterbacks.
Years of hard work. Decades of dedication.
Run the ball.
Committed to giving back.
Protect these
You've been there,
QBs.
done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD, be proactive with Capvaxive, a vaccine specifically designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia, an invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strains that cause 84% of IPD in adults 50 or older, compared with up to 52% by other pneumococcal conjugate vaccines. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired.
Get this thing started and open the season.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Frank Vaughn.
For 6 full-size passions. I love it.
Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. This conference has a history. Thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Harvin. Keeps looking downfield. Keeps it and gets the first down. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket, get through your progression, it's not open, you take off and run, pick up the first down, fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go, Memphis State.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Memphis Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Running into the open space. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Looks as if we have...
Friday night now. We have Thursday night football, Friday night football, spits and lose on a huge one of the ACC between Louisville and Miami.
Well, you look at Miami, a lot of people think they're the #1 ranked team in the country, and you got to take on Louisville, who is uber explosive on offense, but it's all been in the passing game. Chris Bell, Colin Lacey.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. He'll pull it on the read. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the up.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last.
Good job, Blanco.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
That the Bucs have, they've actually been doing this, the best record in the NFC, without having them all together. All the more impressive about what Baker Mayfield has done.
Yeah, it's been wild that they've been able to figure things out. A team that hasn't been able to figure things out about 250 miles south of Tampa, the Miami Dolphins are spiraling. Yesterday, Tua Tagovailoa, he apologized for publicly saying that teammates were late to players-only meetings. So what can you share about where he stands in the locker room?
Well, Tua Tagovailoa did say that he has spoken to several of his teammates who had questions about what he said and why he said it. It feels like that he is at least trying to take this head on. That being said, he didn't necessarily apologize for what he said. It was just the fact that he said it at all. I think that's kind of the key component here as the Dolphins try to get some chemistry back within their building in terms of getting the toothpaste back into the tube. At this point,
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Defense might bring the house here. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Kruger. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but...
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shows him the stiff arm. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Kruger. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4th.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Harvin. He unleashes a long one. Brings it in down the left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Under fire. And the misconnection on the 1st attempt. See if he gets a little looser. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Reeder. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over SMU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Memphis wants to move quickly. Defense looks like they're coming. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Does not do, Christine. We saw him.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Man, that's trash anyway. Let me go after the ball.
Down and the rarest of drops for this guy. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, pump.
And the quarterback goes down all.
He strained his calf, Christine, and he was out for the rest of the regular season. Pitched 3 innings earlier this postseason.
Back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Dodgers haven't picked particularly well this season. Are going to benefit them and allow them to shut down a Dodgers lineup that has Mookie Betts at number 2 and Will Smith, a right-handed hitter in the 3.
Scanning the field, it's Harvin. Setting up the screen. Turning it on!
No.
Not quite so backed up after that play. He's out of bounds at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
3rd and 1.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down.
No! Don't knock him in, bro.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back.
Everybody.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jam.
Come on, man.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Memphis. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
He's going to take off. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Offense threatening at the 40th and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Miles. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. No huddle, offense to the line. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Harvin. He'll take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job on this defense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the
ligaments. And then Jerry Jones with the trade deadline said, if there's a trade to be made, we'll look at it. They have the assets from the Micah Parsons trade, either in cap space or picks. So the Cowboys could do something to help their defense here in the next few weeks.
Okay, a reminder that trade deadline is November 4th. So the Cowboys offense remains the bread and butter for this team. And they've been doing most of it without CeeDee Lamb, his ankle injury.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he added the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
They're expecting him to play in this game.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Let's keep it football here in East Carolina. Tonight's game, ECU and Tulsa, 7:30 Eastern, ESPN. What Carolina?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
And that's
come on.
A lot of contact on
come
the
on.
play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. It's Murphy.
Where are you niggas, man?
And the completion gives him a fresh set.
Hey, where are you running to?
Nothing more that I enjoy being a girl dad. You know, girl dad's fun. There's no
Why are you doing that? Why is he running over there like that?
2 flag football matches tonight.
And keeps this drive moving. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Memphis. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Handoff from the gun.
The definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.